So dividing polynomials is just like the opposite of multiplying. So when you multiply, remember you put them on each side of the box, and then you just multiply them together and put the answer inside. So that's going to be 8x cubed, negative 3 times 4x squared is negative 12x squared. 2x times x is 2x squared, negative 3x, and negative 12x, and positive 18. Before you could write the answer, remember you had to combine like terms. So you see the diagonals were the like terms. It is nothing with cubes, but you see how the diagonals are the same, so combine them. So we had 8x cubed, negative 12 plus 2 is negative 10, negative 3, that's negative 15, and that 18 is by itself. So that was the big thing when we were multiplying. Well, when we're dividing, it's going to be the exact same thing, just the opposite. So now that we've multiplied, we have our answer. So take a look at what we do. And I'm going to do two versions of this. Alright, so on the first one, let's say that we decide to divide both sides by 2x minus 3. You'll notice that on the left hand side we can cancel that. So we're saying that that divided by that is going to give us that. Let's take a look at another example. Let's say instead of dividing by 2x minus 3, we divide by 4x squared plus x minus 6. Again, same thing. On the left it'll cancel, so that divided by that is going to give me 2x minus 3. So we're not going to do the division part because we know how to do the multiplication. So these would be the steps, the 10 steps, but it's really easier than it looks. So you would start with, let's say we do this first one. All that divided by that, we're going to prove it's 4x squared plus x minus 6. So the very first thing you do is you draw a 2 by 2 box and add boxes as needed. Okay, so the box is already there, so you're going to use that. Write the divisors the height of the box outside. The divisor is the denominator, so 2x minus 3 is the height. Right, then it says put the first term of the numerator in the first square. The first term of the numerator, that's going to be that 8x cubed. Alright, then after that it says use it to fill out A and then B. So you see, first term, use it to fill A and then B. Because we know how to do this, 2x times something is 8x cubed. Well, it has to be 4x squared. Now use that to fill out the bottom, that's going to be what? Negative 12x squared. Alright, then it says remember diagonals add up to the numerator with the variable. So now we're looking at the x squared variable, and we know that it has to add up to that. So it has to add up negative 10. Well, I have negative 12, so I'm going to add 2 so it can give me negative 10. Perfect. So then I'm going to use C to fill D and then E. So use C to fill D and then E. So something, 2x times something is 2x squared. What's that something? It's got to be x. 2x times x is 2x squared. Then use the last box, negative 3x. Again, diagonals add up to the numerator with the variable. So we're going to look at the one that has the x. What is it supposed to be? We're supposed to get negative 15. Well, we have negative 3 to get negative 15. I mean more tigers. I need 12 of them. So negative 12 plus negative 3. Perfect. Use F to fill G and then H. Use F to fill G and then H. So in other words, 2x times something is negative 12x. It's going to be negative 6. Then use that to fill the last box, 18. Alright, so that's how we're working backwards. So keep repeating this cycle until the end of the problem. Remember to put the numerator when you're done. So check the box. The last thing, is it the same? 18 is the same as 18. So you're done. So you just write your answers the length of what you have outside the box, which is the top part, 4x squared plus x minus 6, which is what we got. So we're saying that divided by that is 4x squared plus x minus 6. And that's it. So let's take a look at another problem.